Well, hello again and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. How you doing out there? Happy Wednesday, everybody. We've got to the middle of the week. Welcome to it. Over the hump today and onward to the weekend. You got this. You got this. And I'm here to help supply a few smiles, of course, some kindness, and of course, some positivity. I like to do that most every day. A little bit late today. I apologize for that. Trying to get things together. I don't know where the time goes. I say it all the time, but it constantly surprises me. I get these things started and then the time just goes away. I don't know, but I'm here just as I promised, around 6:30-ish on the weekdays, 8 a.m.-ish on the weekends, but happy to be here to help support you and supply some fresh positivity. So what are we talking about on this day? It is May 14th, 2025. Well, there are some fun things to talk about. And I don't know if you remember this from yesterday. If you did watch yesterday's morning show, we released the dates for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Well, we didn't release the dates. We just showed them to you. Disney actually released the dates. We talked about them a little bit. And I mentioned that I have never been to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Been to Halloween on the High Seas on Disney Cruise Line. Been to the Oogie Boogie Bash out at Disneyland, but never to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Maybe this year, but I didn't really think so. Well, as it turns out, we will probably be going now because D23 announced that they're going to be releasing some tickets for the Friday night, August 29th version of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party for those attending Destination D23. And we happen to be attending Destination D23. So we will be taking advantage of that. We were talking about it already, and I was thinking, I don't know if we're going to go because, we are going to Destination D23, and that's something that we're really looking into. And there may be something that is going on that night that we want to be sure to be attendance to. But when they said, hey, we're going to have these tickets out for those, I figured, okay, well, that means they're not having anything going on that we need to concern ourselves with. So why not go ahead and do a night at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? So we are going to do that. So if you're going to be out there on that night, hope to see you out there. Of course, Destination D23, hope to see you out there for the entire thing, but that'll be a lot of fun. Also, took note of this as well when I was looking in, because we're trying to figure out the prices and see if it's going to be any less expensive to do it through D23 as opposed to just using our DVC or annual pass discounts and booking on the 15th, because it's the 22nd is when you can book it if you are an attendee of Destination D23. But we can't tell for sure. They haven't posted the prices yet. We'll keep an eye on it. But I'm thinking probably tomorrow we end up just booking it the other way. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I was looking at this. The link that took it to, I was looking for prices. They don't have them posted yet. But I did notice this, and it's something that probably would be good for you to know if you're coming out for Destination D23 or any convention. They take it to convention ticket prices, and there are some great prices for those of you who may be attending and want to also have a day at Disney, including some partial days. So maybe you're going to a convention or Destination D23 for a portion of the day and then want to go to the Disney parks. Well, as you can see here, and I'm going to zoom in on this, some of these prices for partial day tickets are pretty good. After 4 p.m., starting at $70.95 per day for Epcot or Animal Kingdom, $76.45 per day for Magic Kingdom or Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now, if you're going for Destination D23, it's a little bit more than that for those dates. You can go before or after for those prices, but for those dates, a little bit higher. And then if you want to start off at 1 p.m., a little bit higher, but not bad. Again, not a bad price if you want to take advantage of that. Also, if you want to go, these are partial days. If you want to go for a whole day, they have tickets that last for up to 10 days, starting at $107.10. Not bad. So just something to know that if you are heading out for Destination D23 or any convention, keep an eye out for some of these prices that are out there because, there's some good deals if you want to tack on a visit to Disney parks along with your convention experience as well. So always good to keep that in mind. I've known that for a while, but I hadn't seen the proof out there. So just wanted to show that to you. By the way, I think my internet is messed up again today. I don't know what's going on with our service StreamYard here that we use, whether it's us, whether it's them. Yesterday was perfect. Today, a little glitchy again. So I apologize for that, but just wanted to let you know. I got to work on maybe I'll reset the Wi-Fi after this for tomorrow as well to see if that helps any. But anyway, my apologies. I just wanted to get out there and apologize. It seems a little glitchy again. So what can you do? What can you do? You make the best of it, right? Speaking of making the best of it, how about making the best of a trip out to Disneyland with Paint the Night? We saw some new images, although a lot of them look a little similar, but very much like beautiful, wonderful, what we've seen before from Paint the Night Parade. It's going to be kicking off here 2 days, May 16th, 2025. That's when the whole 70th anniversary of Disneyland gets underway. And I just couldn't be more excited about it. I couldn't be more excited for Paint the Night. It's one of our favorite, if not our favorite, nighttime parade for sure. It's amazing, and luckily, I feel really good for all those of you who get the chance to go see this parade coming up here just in a few days. We're looking forward to seeing it once we get out there early next year. Is when we'll be visiting Disneyland once again. What else are we talking about? Well, this is an important one because this is something we try every single day here on this show. Today is National Decency Day, and I think sometimes decency seems to be lost a little bit, and just a good day to just remind ourselves that it's good to be decent to one another, to share kindness, to share decency, to share understanding with everybody. Just be a decent person every day. But today is National Decency Day, today to specifically celebrate that. So please do on this day. And like I said, I try and do that every single day on this show. And hopefully I try and do that every single day in life in general. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, here are some people that we can show some decency with. It is National Third Shift Day. So those people that end up working those hours where a lot of us are asleep at night, they do so much hard work to make sure that whatever profession they are in, that things get done in the times when there are not a lot of people awake. I work in the healthcare industry now. Lots of people that work overnights, hospitals, healthcare in general, to make sure you can be safe and healthy. And if something goes sideways for you at night, they are there for you. So thanks to them. I've worked in radio. I've worked the third shift in radio. I've worked the third shift in retail when I was younger as well. It's an important job, and these people do so much. And of course, you see the amazing third shift workers out at the Disney parks that help make sure your Disney day starts off the right way by getting out there at night, putting up the decor, cleaning up, making sure the parks are just how we want them as we get started for our fun days at the Disney parks. They work, they toil these long late night hours. Thank you to all of them. Thank you to all the third shift workers out there. Appreciate all of you, especially those Disney cast members that do so for sure. Also, this is something that I found interesting. Today is National Online Romance Day. And for those of you, maybe you've watched our most recent or listened to our most recent Ask Us Anything show that was live. Hopefully you've checked that out. You can still check it out on YouTube if you want to find it. Or of course, your favorite podcatcher. But this has been discussed many times over our time doing our show, our Hyperion Adventures podcast show. Michelle and I, our romance started online. Now, we didn't do it through a dating site. It was more generic than that. But we did start our romance online. So today is a day that's close to our heart as well. And many, many people start their romance. It's hard to meet people, especially when you get a little older. So, however you do it, however you accomplish it, however you find that person you love, today's the day to celebrate if it happens to be through online romance. It doesn't matter how it's done. As long as you find that person that is your soulmate. There's so many ways you can do that nowadays. And today, online is a way to celebrate that for sure. This is one thing that I have an online romance for and a natural romance for. Today is National Buttermilk Biscuit Day. I do love some good buttermilk biscuits. I am not going to lie to you. I wish I was better at making them. I can make biscuits and they're fairly good, but they're not as good as some of the buttermilk biscuits you can find out there. I've been craving buttermilk biscuits recently. I would love some. I wish I was better at making them, but I do enjoy them when I get the opportunity to do so. And today's a day. If you make great buttermilk biscuits, or if you know of a location that has great buttermilk biscuits, today is a day to celebrate that. Enjoy some buttermilk biscuits for sure. Also, this is fun. Buttermilk biscuits make me dance. How about a little chicken dance? Today is National Dance Like a Chicken Day. Sure, why not? Go ahead and dance like a chicken. Sure, absolutely. Have some fun. Do the chicken dance. Dance like a chicken. Just have a great time. You know what? It doesn't matter. Have fun. I always like to say this, like when you get on a Disney cruise, or if you're at a wedding or whatever, something where they're breaking out the chicken dance, go out there and do it. Don't worry about if it makes you look silly. You know, it's just have a good time. Have fun. Pretend like nobody's watching you and just enjoy yourself. Okay, to dance like a chicken. Sure. Hey, if it's your birthday today, again, it is May 14th, 2025. A very happy birthday to you. Here are some of the amazing people that you celebrate your birthday with. How about the creator of a couple of our favorite film franchises? Number one, Star Wars. Number two, Indiana Jones, but he's done so many other things. He is a Disney legend. George Lucas turns 81 today, born on this day in 1944. As I mentioned, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, American Graffiti, so many great things. He helped create Industrial Light and Magic, Lucasfilm, THX, the platform that started the ability to do Pixar. So many amazing, amazing things. Lucasfilm. He's also a Disney legend. Never won a competitive Academy Award. A little hard to believe. He has won a Lifetime Achievement Award, but never a competitive Academy Award. But he's won other awards. And like I said, Disney legend. Amazing guy. George Lucas. Happy birthday to him. May is All Star Wars month. May the 4th be with you. May the 25th, when the anniversary of when the original Star Wars Episode 4, New Hope, came out. And today's his birthday. So all May, celebrate Star Wars, celebrate George Lucas today. Another Disney legend today would have been her birthday. Unfortunately, we lost her back in 2019. Russie Taylor also would have been 81 today, also born in 1944. Of course, she was the voice of Minnie Mouse from 1986 all the way to the time that she passed away in 2019. She's also voiced Huey, Dewey, and Louie. She's played She's voiced many characters, but also on The Simpsons. She was the voice of Martin Prince, Sherry and Terry, among other voices that she did on The Simpsons. Just amazing, amazing talent. Did some fantastic voiceover work, but we'll always know her as the voice of Minnie Mouse for sure. Others that are celebrating a birthday today. Well, how about another person with Disney ties? Great director, great filmmaker, Robert Zemeckis. I didn't put his age down here. What am I talking about today? I know it's his birthday. I wish I hadn't. I have to take a note of that today. Anyway, you know him. He did Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Back to the Future, the whole Back to the Future franchise. He's behind that. Won the Academy Award for Forrest Gump for Best Picture and Best Director. What an amazing career Robert Zemeckis has had. How about great actress? Also, multiple-time Academy Award winner, multiple-time Golden Globe Award winner, multiple-time Emmy winner, Tony Award winner, Cate Blanchett turns 56 today, born on this day in 1969. She played Queen Elizabeth I in Elizabeth. She won an Academy Award for that. She's been in, she also won for Best Supporting Actress as playing Katharine Hepburn in The Aviator. She was in the Lord of the Rings franchise. She played Hela in Thor Ragnarok. Just an amazing career. Fantastic actress. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to another Academy Award winner, Sofia Coppola. She turns 54 today, born on this day in 1971. She won the Academy Award for Best Screenwriting for Lost in Translation. She was also nominated for Best Director in that film, but she's made some incredible, incredible films as well. And finally, future football NFL Hall of Famer, multi-time Pro Bowler, multiple-time Super Bowl winner, one of the best tight ends to ever play the position, one of the best football players to ever play in the NFL. Rob Gronkowski, He turns 36 today, born on this day in 1989, played many seasons with the Patriots, won a Super Bowl with the Buccaneers as well. Great career and quite a personality for sure. You'll see him all over television nowadays, whether it be for advertisements or some of the NFL pre and post game shows. Anyway, happy birthday to all. Then again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. Shameless self-promotion time. Yes, before we get out of here, I always like to promote a little bit about our podcast. Yes, we did have a new episode that dropped this last weekend, all about our trip out to Walt Disney World Resort for DVC Moonlight Magic out at Epcot and our stay at Fort Wilderness Resort. Also, the video version dropped yesterday, as I was mentioning, and you can check it out if for no other reason to see here or kind of in the bottom left-hand corner, Scott make a cameo or multiple cameos on this episode. So once you've gone ahead and downloaded the audio version and listened to the audio version, definitely want to check out the video version just for Scott's many walk-bys as we did the video version of this show. I think you'll enjoy it. Just there he is. It's fun. So please check that out. And we have a lot of slides to go along with the stuff we're talking about as well. A lot of the pictures that we took while we were out at the Walt Disney World Resort to kind of share with you. So hopefully you'll check that out if you haven't already. All right, gonna get out of here. Again, I apologize for the internet issues if it's a little glitchy out there. Hopefully we can rectify that here in the very near future. As I like to say every single day, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. You've got this today. We're over the hump today and onward to the weekend. You've got this. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody, please have a magical day. I'll see you tomorrow.